So once again, welcome back to our reading sessions and stay in this class for the next 1 hour and you can learn a lot of things. Now, please mute your mic, all of you. All of you, please mute your mic. So here is a paragraph based on which today's questions are going to be asked. Apart from this, don't forget, yesterday we had a discussion of some questions, and here are a couple of questions more you have to answer. Because you remember, we discussed these questions yesterday. Now, from the same paragraph, we have got a couple of questions more, like 7.3, 7.4, 7.5. So these are the kinds of questions that are usually asked in OET, reading part C and part B. So all the best, you can start answering these questions now. First one, what is not true according to this paragraph? What is not true according to the paragraph? So read it, understand it, and answer this one. So you can apply what is not true. Whenever what is not true kind of questions come, what you have to do is you have to eliminate 3 correct answers. So if this is correct answer, you can eliminate that. If this is correct answer, you can eliminate that. And if the D is also correct answer, you can eliminate that. See, all the 3 correct answers are now eliminated. So whatever is the incorrect answer will be the right answer now. So that is a specialty of not true kind of questions. You have to find out what is not true. All the best. You can now start. Please mute your mic, find the answers, then raise your hands. You have a maximum of 6 minutes for answering all the 3 questions. Please do very fast. Who is going to be the first person to complete all the 3 questions? Please raise your hands, all of you. Please find your answers and please raise your hands as fast as possible. Please do fast and raise your hands very fast.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Shario. Good morning. So I request you to be a bit more fast, please, because we need to save time. We have so many questions to complete. Twelve out of 38 of you have done. I'll be waiting for 30 out of 38. So please do fast. So we are going to start the discussion maybe in a few seconds. Please complete fast. Yes, now we are going to start the discussion. Before we start, let me just tell you something. See, we are going to discuss only one paragraph today. No, two paragraphs will be discussed in 1 hour. So some of you may be feeling like, what are we just really benefiting from this class? Because it is only two paragraphs, maybe less than two paragraphs in 1 hour. So people who are thinking about the quantity, that is totally wrong. We need a qualitative kind of a class here. So we are going deep into the paragraph, so you will understand it much better. Okay, so running from one paragraph to another, running from one reading sample to, another reading sample, you are basically wasting your time. I don't know how many of you really believe me. So those who have started getting good score in reading and listening, they totally agree with me, I'm sure. So now we are moving to this one. Let's see what is not true according to this paragraph. Clear, this paragraph, this is the area. So no doubt, it's not about any other paragraph, about this paragraph. Clear, that is the main part. Now, what is not true? We have to eliminate three options which are true. Let's look at this one. The visual impairment at the time of retirement does not amount to anything serious. Here, you can see one line here. Normal eyesight. Okay, first, most impaired people retire with relatively normal eyesight. See, you can see one quotation mark here, normal. So whenever you see a normal word, any word, put in an apostrophe, something like a double quotation mark, so single quotation marks, it has got a bit deviated meaning. That is the meaning of, so like when I say she is very cute, this is the normal sentence. This means she is really cute. It has got the complete literal meaning of this one. But if you put one cute here, it is going to have a different deviated meaning, which means she is not really cute, which means she thinks she is cute, but actually she is not cute. This kind of a A deviated meaning can come due to the presence of single or double quotation marks. I hope it is clear to you. If you have got that clearly, it says normal, see, the visual impairment at the time of retirement does not amount to anything serious. If you look at this one first, most impaired people retire with a relatively normal eyesight with no more than presbyopia, which is common in most people. Although there is a quotation mark here, the meaning of this statement is not far from real. So we can say that the visual impairment at the time of retirement, okay, does not amount to anything serious. Here, almost every idea is present here. So we can say that this is something like a correct statement. So this is like a correct statement. So we don't want this. We are looking for what is not true kind of a statement. So the first one is kind of correct. So this is correct. And we had to go to the second one. Presbyopia is a relatively normal visual impairment. Again, here it is. Look at that. More than, okay. So even that is also connected to the same thing. Is a normal visual impairment is also kind of correct statement here. We are looking not for the correct one. We are looking for the incorrect statement here. Visual impairment and eye diseases do not coexist, exist simultaneously, coexist. Let's look at that one. Where is that? Eyesight with no, okay, which is common in most people over 45 years of age. Second, those with visual impairment do have eye disease and are not merely suffering from old age. See, second one, those with visual impairment, number one, do have eye disease. So the statement number C says visual impairment and eye disease do not coexist. Definitely, this is opposite to what we are looking for. So this is kind of maybe the right answer. Probably, most probably, this is going to be the right answer because it says that they can coexist. If you didn't find that area where we found that answer, you can see second, those with visual impairment, okay, do have eye disease. Those who are nurses are eligible to take OET. Those who have passed OET can go ahead with the CBT. So at the same time, you cannot do OET and CBT at the same time. So that is coexisting, existing together. But here, if you look at this one, visual impairment do have eye disease. That means if I have eye disease, that is, I mean, I can have a visual impairment also. Okay, so visual impairment and eye disease can coexist. That does not mean that anybody who is having eye disease is having visual impairment. No, but it says that they both can exist at the same time. So visual impairment and eye disease do not coexist is a totally incorrect statement. So that can be the correct answer. But of course, as always, I tell you, we have to look at the last one. This is a mistake that you commit. For example, Alfonso Jobin, she thinks that this is the sentence which is not correct. But she makes a mistake and she doesn't go to the D. Probably D is having another not mentioned statement which is stronger than C. So Alfonso has to read A, B, C, D. All the options are to be read and carefully assessed. So look at that last one. Aging is not a necessary reason for visual impairment. Aging is not a necessary reason for visual impairment. Can somebody tell me, where did you find that one? Is it mentioned somewhere in the paragraph? Yeah, it's here. Second.
It is mentioned.
Yeah, those with visual impairment do have eye disease and are not merely suffering from old age. So it is not necessary that they should be aged. So even a person at 44 or maybe at the age of 35, at the age of 22 also they can have the eye problems. I mean, visual impairment is possible. So aging is not a necessary reason for visual impairment. Is exactly that is a correct statement. I hope everybody is getting the things clearly. So C should be the correct answer. This is what I think. Now, anybody here who wants to counter me, you can please come forward. You have to come forward, please, because we have to make sure that there is no mistake at all. Everybody is welcome to. You can counter me, no problem. Completely all right. I like that. I like that. Okay. If you don't have any argument with me, we are moving to the next one. Impairment in the third. So, of course, C will be the correct answer for 7.3. Going to 7.4. Impairment in the third sentence refers to, yeah, third sentence. Where is the third sentence? Sentence number 1. First, you have to, whenever you see this kind of things, you have to find out where it is located. That is known as the main area. Don't forget, yesterday we discussed that one. What is main? M stands for the main area where the answer can be found. Right. Please mute your mic, everybody. Okay, so where is the second sentence? When we look at the problem of visual impairment, this is a second sentence, and first this is a third sentence. Now we have to see, does it have impairment here? No, no way, no way, no way, no way, no way, no way. Nowhere the word impairment is there. So what can we do then? So then there is impaired is here. So is it necessary that we should exactly see the word impairment? No, not necessary, because it is a relative of the same word impair and impairment. So we have got the area where the word is located. Now we have to find the what it refers to. First, most impaired people retire with a relatively normal eyesight. How do we know which impairment they are talking about? To find out something about this, there is no point of going ahead. You have to go back. How do you know that? I can tell you another example for that one. Miss Agnes was suffering from whatever you want to say. Okay. She must have sought medical and magical help from a lot of people. Okay, so whatever it is, I'm not going to complete the sentence. Here, I'm asking who is she? Everybody knows who is she. Who is she? Okay, I don't know how to ask you. Just like I'm asking questions to children. Everybody knows that Miss Agnes is she here. All right. Okay. At the same time, Miss Agnes was suffering because her daughter was in pain. Okay, in pain. Okay, right. Look at this one. Now, she must have sought medical help. Who is she here now? Is it Miss Agnes or her daughter?
Doctor.
Daughter, sir.
Usually, the rule, as per the rule, whoever is very close to the pronoun, this is known as pronoun. You know, of course, you know what is pronoun. He, her, she, okay, and his, I, my, you, your, all these are pronouns of different kinds. So, as per the rule, she must have sought medical and magical help from a lot of people becomes she is not Miss Agnes, but it is her daughter because both of them are female characters. Okay, so this you have to keep in mind. So that was just an additional information to some of you. Now look at this one once again. We have found the word impaired. First, most impaired people, let's go back and find out which impairment was mentioned earlier. Yes, we got it. Visual impairment and the elderly. Visual impairment and the elderly. Yeah, these two things are there. Okay, we are talking about visual impairment and the elderly. Let's come back. Visual impairment before one starts aging. When you are 35 years, it is like before one becomes aging. Okay, aging starts, not at the age of 35 or 45. It starts probably after some time. Okay, maybe 50, I don't know, 60, maybe 55. We don't know the exact age. Okay, now the question is, impairment in the third sentence refers to visual impairment before one starts aging cannot be the right answer because the person should be at that time, he should be really aged. So before is wrong. Visual impairment of any kind, no, because we have very clearly said that here, visual impairment and the elderly. Visual impairment of any kind. Okay, is it correct? Visual impairment is completely fine. Any kind means visual impairment that affects the elderly is one kind, children is another kind, and adults is another kind. Okay, so there are different kinds of impairment, age-wise and type-wise. So this answer may not be the correct answer. So let's keep it in the radar. Not completely. We are not going to finalize this one, but it has got a chance of being in the last list. Any kind of impairment after retirement? No, we are not talking about any kind of impairment. That is totally incorrect. We have to go ahead of that. Visual impairment at the onset of aging. Yeah, at the onset of aging. What does it mean? Onset of aging. At the onset of aging, are you aged or not? Tell me, some of you, please tell me. At the onset of aging.
Starts.
Okay, that means
Starts
you are.
age.
That means, can we say that you are aged?
Yes.
Okay, that is something. Okay, like suppose 50 is the year, is the age when everybody becomes, when everybody is said to be aged. Okay, so I am in my 50s right now, suppose. So this is February and my date of birth is 1st January in that way. So it is already February and I have already completed 1 month of my aging process, I mean aging time. So am I aged or am I aging or am I in the am I at the onset of aging or what is? All the three are correct here. Since I have entered February of my 50th year. So definitely this is fine. So visual impairment at the onset of aging, this has got a higher chance. Look at this one. Look at this one. Onset of aging. Look at this once again. First, most impaired people retire with a relatively normal eyesight with no more than, sorry, where are we? Okay, the third one, okay. Most impaired people retire with relatively normal eyesight. When do people retire usually? Tell me, when do people retire? The reason, yeah, aging is one of the reasons for retirement. So there is a connection here also. So here, now we have got two answers, B or D. Visual impairment of any kind can be an answer, but the problem is, this is okay, but it is not talking about the aged people. So this can be only 50% correct. And the visual impairment at the onset of aging is much more, because onset of aging is equal to, I mean, the age is also specified there indirectly. So we can say it is like a 90% correct answer. Others are all 0% correct answer. So according to me, this is D will be the right answer. Anybody has got any other answer, please come forward. Because yesterday also I committed a mistake. That means I can commit mistakes even today also. You can come forward, and if anybody thinks if there is something wrong with any of the answers, please come forward, because it will be a great time for other people to, understand things. Jinsi, do you want to argue? Suman, Jinsi, anybody?
Sir, visual impairment is any kind of they will give any age na, so there is no mention.
All right, okay. Like if a child is having visual impairment, can we count that? No. Like a childhood impairment, we call it, no? Childhood visual impairment, childhood cataract, childhood blindness, yes. So any kind is going to distract the answer. The validity of that answer will be lower than this one, which is more specific about the age. And visual impairment is also there. That's the reason D should be the right answer. Okay, fine. So we are moving to 7.5. Please come forward with your argument. Arguments are highly necessary here. Okay, third one, 7.5. Eventual in the end of the paragraph suggests. Where is that? Find out the area here. In the end of this one, eventual blindness. Yeah, of course it is there. And not only the word meaning, you should also check it. Suppose you don't know. Suppose Anjita has no idea about what is the meaning of eventual. She thought that eventually is equal to something related to an event, right? Maybe. Okay, yeah. So she thought it's something related to event. Maybe when she was studying in the school, she had a friend, her classmate. This classmate was such a person. she should never admit that she doesn't know anything. So one day when Anjita was studying in the class 10th or 12th, she asked this question, hey, Amita, what is the meaning of this one? So Amita didn't know the exact meaning of that. So Amita told one stupid answer, and from that day onwards, Anjita thought, okay, that was the correct one. So she didn't use the dictionary at that time, but she just referred to her friend who was a fake person. Okay. Okay, so this is one of the reasons why you make a mistake in understanding the exact word meanings. So I tell you, many of you have learned so many words incorrectly. This is a serious mistake. Like, I can check it. I can try like live. I can try now. Many of you have understood so many words in the incorrect words. Like, how many of you know the word meaning of merely? Just please, for my sake, will you please raise your hands? Those who know the exact meaning of merely, I may ask you a question if you raise your hand. First time, I will ask you a question. Okay, so only 5 people have raised the hands. This is a totally human thing. Okay, only 4 people are, okay, even 3 people are confident about that. That's something great. See, only 2 people, see. Just now, she is very, just now you checked your Google dictionary? No.
No, sure, no.
Okay, fine. I understand. I know. I was just joking. Okay, fine. So the problem is we know, but we are not very sure whether it is. Merely means, which is giving a negative feeling. Like I was merely, I mean, without any purpose, without any intention. I was merely looking at that one. Why are you staring at no, what do you say, that building? No, no. I was just merely. Okay, if the police officer is asking you, why are you strolling here in the early morning here? No, 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 sir. No, 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 officer. I was just merely going for a walk. Merely means without any particular intention or without any particular reason for that. Merely. Okay, that's a word which has no particular meaning. Okay, good one. So you got it. And now we are going eventual. So when you don't understand a particular word, what can we do? You have no idea about a particular word, you are confused about the meaning of the word, then what to do? What you can do is simply, one second, please. All right, I'm back. Okay, so slow at the end, very serious and mild. Really, merely is not like mild. Mild has got a small connection here. Very serious. Oh, no way. It is just the opposite. Slow. No, it's not related to the speed of something. And at the end is the exact one. At the end will be the correct answer for that one. So please, today you have learned one more word, merely, and the meaning of merely is that. And if anybody wants to ask me what is the number of merely,
No, sir, it's eventual.
sorry, I was asking. Oh, I went far away from that. Okay, so the word meaning is eventual. Eventual is the word, and that is the meaning of eventual, or eventually means at the end. All right. Okay, thank you for that. Okay, so that is very important, and you have learned the word, and we have to now move to the next paragraph. Let's go to the next paragraph. Here is the next paragraph. All the best. Okay. You have 3 questions from this, all of you. Read this and answer the questions.
अगला स्टेशन मुनिया है। Next station is
Please find your answer and raise your hands. These are very challenging questions, not very easy questions, very, very difficult questions. I can help you with the first one, 8.1. The question is, the third paragraph makes a shift. What's the meaning of makes a shift? It is moving from A to B. It is making a shift from A to B. From this paragraph, you can see here, what is the first idea discussed here and what is the second idea discussed here. So are you seeing something like 1979 Australian cataract statistics? Is it moving from that? Or is it moving from this or this one? This one, check it. If you find this very difficult to answer, leave it and go to 8.2 and 8.3. Please don't take much time and complete as fast as possible. Suman, Anusha, who else? Swati, Dio, great, Dio, good. Please keep on doing fast. Ten out of 42 have done. Good to see that. Sixteen out of 42. I'll be waiting for the first 30 of you. Please do fast. 23.
Completed, sir.
Good. So we are starting the discussion shortly. Because you are slow, some people have left the class. 2 of them have left the class. Maybe because we are slow. All right, starting the discussion. 26 out of 40. Okay, now, so this is a crucial point right now. Here is a paragraph. Okay, and here is the first question. Sorry about my cough. Okay, rather than going to 8.1, let's go to 8.2. Which one of the claims agrees with the paragraph? That means which one? There is only one claim that is agreeing with the paragraph, others do not agree with. So there is one answer which is correct answer. Please mute your mic, all of you. Sona, please mute your mic. Okay, all right. Sorry. Which one of the claims agrees with the paragraph? That means only one claim, one statement, one argument can be correct. Surgery for cataract is not accessible in all countries. Where is it mentioned about all countries? Does it say? Like, look at the last sentence. However, comma is missing. Cataract blindness can be delayed or cured if diagnosis is early and therapy, including surgery, is accessible. Does it say that in some countries like Uganda, Somalia, or any of the countries, Bangladesh or India, this is not available, accessible? Accessible and available are slightly different one. Something may be available, but it may not be accessible. For example, there is an MRI machine in a hospital in somewhere 40 kilometers here, and there is a great hospital, but there's a problem for some people here. Between that hospital and between a village, there is a river. During the rainy season, during the monsoons, there is no bridge. So it is not possible for those people to reach that hospital. So it is available. MRI is available in the hospital, but it is not accessible. Okay, that is first thing. Second one, does it give any country-wise availability data here? Do you find the country mentioned anywhere?
No.
No, of course. Okay,
No,
so
sir.
this cannot be included. So we are eliminating that possibility. Second one, some risk factors for age-related cataract can be prevented. Does it say about preventing? Preventing is something, curing is something else. What is preventing? A dog is coming against you, and you are, shooting the dog with a gun or something, or you're throwing a stone at that one, or you're chasing it away. That is called preventing. But curing means the dog came and the dog beat you. Now that is the second one. Prevention is the first one, and if prevention is not possible, then only we can do the curing, right? You understand the difference between each of these words. Some risk factors for age-related cataract can be prevented. Yeah. Let's see whether that is a correct statement or not. Some risk factors for age-related cataract can be prevented. Where is it? Can anybody show me where that is?
Last second line.
Second last line, okay.
It's not.
Yeah, there is no proven means of preventing the development of most age-related or senile cataracts. This sentence can be taken here. There is no proven means of preventing the development of most age-related. Most age-related. We don't say that all of them. It is only saying all means 10 out of 10. Okay, number method. You remember? Okay, you must be very clear about the number method. Okay. All age-related senile characters. What is meaning of senile? Senile, of course, it means age-related. Yeah. So that word can be learned. Beautiful word. Okay. So that is all. But when you say the other word, that was most, does not mean all. Most simply means 9 out of 10. Don't forget that. And should means, what is the number of should? That is 8 out of 10. And then what is the number of may? Sorry, can? Can is 6 out of 10. Okay. And then the next one is may is 5 out of 10. Everybody understand this one. These are all exact, calculations. But you cannot find that on Google. Please don't check on Google. It won't be available anywhere. And if it is like might is 4 out of 10. These are very, very important one. Okay. Okay. So something that is important one. Where's that? Okay. Development of most age related. So age, when you talk about most, there is a chance of what? 1 is remaining there, right? So 1 is equal to what? 1 is equal to some risk factors. For example, some can be even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that way. Okay, it can be. So like here, I can say the best number for this is, okay, 5. It can also be 4. It can also be 3. It can also be 2. But 1 is usually not considered like that one. For example, there are 42 members in this class. There are 42 members in this class. I'm saying some of these members are from Africa. I think there is nobody in from Africa these days. Anybody from the continent of Africa in this class now?
Yes, please.
Okay, fine. So how many are there? Will you please raise your hands just for making this clear to others, everybody?
Yes.
Yeah, Godfrida, you are? Okay, Simiat, you are here. Great.
Yes, sir. Good
Okay.
morning.
Good morning, yeah, fine. So see, that means I can say some of the members are from Africa. So there are only two. There are only two. Amita, you're also from Africa. Please put your hand down. Okay.
No, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, right. So see, even two can be. Okay, that okay. Some risk factors of age related cataract can be prevented. Okay, so it means some can be prevented is kind of like, let's go to this one. Although some risk factors for cataract have been identified. No, where are we? Okay, where's that? However, cataract blindness can be, somewhere, okay, here. There is no proven means of preventing the development of most age-related senile characters, means there's a chance of 1 or 2. Some of the senile cataracts can be prevented. Although all cannot be, most of them cannot be means some of them can be. So whenever you see most of my students are from India, it also means that some of my students are not from India. Okay, hope it is clear to you. Fine, so we are, this is a correct statement. We got the correct one, but of course we have to double check the remaining ones. At present, cataract is not prevalent in Australia. Who says that? It's completely out of place here. It is not mentioned here. There is no treatment for cataract. No, treatment is available, but they are not proven treatments. They are not proven. Okay, like Ayurveda or homeopathy. So maybe some, the allopathy will not or will never agree with most of the Ayurvedic or other branches of treatment. Okay. Sharayu? Okay, fine. Please. Okay. So at present, sorry, D, there is no treatment for cataract, cannot be said to be right because there are treatments available, but they are not proven. There is no proven means of preventing the development of most age-related. So for a couple of reasons, this answer is completely wrong. So we have to go with B, which is the correct answer. Can I know how many of you selected B, had selected B earlier? Will you please raise your hands? I'm expecting something like 30 people. 30. Great.
B.
Yes, sir. But when you told first time, I thought I cut that.
Okay, good. Okay, fine. I hope it is very.
Sir, when you are saying
Yeah.
it is like you are telling so like most and some like this difference I didn't find, sir. But now you are telling no, sir. It is most probable, sir.
Basically, Satish, you were in my mind when I was discussing that because you told me no, it was not clear. Since you have
Yeah,
an
sir. Now
example.
it is understand.
Yeah, clear.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Okay, anyway, number method is one of our most powerful methods. Okay, so please learn this one. And we are moving to the next one, that is 8.3. Let's find out the answer for 8.3 now. So the class is just going to be over because our next class is coming up. But it's not mentioned in the paragraph. Yeah. Now you have to like eliminate what is not mentioned in the paragraph. That means only one of the statements is not correct according to the paragraph. Nearly 5 out of 10 people have blindness due to cataract. No other factor contributes to blindness as cataract does. Is that one the correct sentence? Is this one the correct sentence? Or in 1979, Australia had the lowest number of people above 64 with blindness from cataract, 43 out of 1,000 people. A smoker who is exposed to ultraviolet radiation may be at a higher risk of cataract than one who does not smoke. Which one is the one that is not mentioned here? If you have got the answer, good one. We are moving to. All right. Nearly 5 out of 10 people have blindness due to cataract. Look at that one. All of you, please have a look at this. Okay. Cataract accounts for nearly half of all blindness and remains the most prevalent cause of blindness worldwide. This is worldwide, not about Australia. So that is something strong worldwide, okay? Because my statement is also what is not mentioned. Look at this one. Nearly people have blindness due to cataract in Australia. No, I didn't say that. So that means we need a general answer. So worldwide is a very correct answer there. So nearly 5 out of 10. Is it not nearly half? Don't you think that is equal to nearly half? 5 out of 10 is equal to half. And nearly is also there. Half of all blindness and remains the most prevalent cause of blindness worldwide. Cataract accounts for. Cataract is contributing to nearly half of all blindness and remains the most prevalent cause of blindness worldwide. So can we say that nearly, yes, 5 out of 10, yes, half people, yes, have blindness, yes, due to cataract? Yeah, exactly. That is completely a mentioned statement. We are looking for the not mentioned statement. No other factor contributes to blindness as cataract does. Oh, that may be a bit complicated one. But look at this one. And remains the most prevalent cause of blindness worldwide. And remains the most prevalent cause of blindness worldwide. When I say Agnes is the tallest participant in this class, Agnes is the tallest participant in this class, that simply means there is nobody else in the class as tall as Agnes is. When I say Aishwarya is the latest member of our group, simply means there is nobody else joined the group after Aishwarya. So the most prevalent, so this is known as superlatives. Have you heard about superlatives? You know that, okay. I hope you know that, okay. So most prevalent cause of, so we don't say remains one of the, no, there is nothing like one of the. If the one of the comes, the whole scene will change. Remains the most prevalent cause, okay. So when I say that number method is the most powerful reading method, okay, if that is accepted by everybody, then we can say there is no other method than number method. Clear? I hope it is clear. So we are eliminating no other factor contributes to blindness as cataract does is also a correct sentence, but we are in search of the incorrect sentence. In 1979, Australia had the lowest number of people above 64 with blindness. Because you saw the number 43, which is out of 1,000, probably some of you thought that that is the lowest one. Where is it mentioned that Australia had? You cannot say. Maybe Antarctica had nobody. You can think that way. So this sentence is not correct. So this is not mentioned here. If anybody wants an explanation for that, I can explain that. Let's see if there is another one. A smoker who is exposed to ultraviolet radiation may, I didn't say is, okay, maybe, okay, I didn't say, okay, maybe at a higher risk of cataract than one who does not smoke. Look at this one. Although some risk factors of cataract have been identified, such as ultraviolet radiation, cigarette smoking, and alcohol consumption. 3 contributing factors: ultraviolet radiation, cigarette smoking, and alcohol consumption. See, if you're using common sense, we can understand if a person is exposed to ultraviolet radiation and he smokes, there is a higher chance of somebody who just smokes or who just has ultraviolet radiation. That is just a common sense. But can we say that this is correct? That is the reason we have a sentence here. We have a word here, maybe. Maybe. That is, we are not saying that it is. It's not like it is. Is, you know the number of is? Are, am, was, were, has, had, have. All of them are equal to 10 out of 10. This number is very important. The highest numbers like this one. All of them are. I am teaching OET. I am teaching OET. If you agree with me, definitely I'm teaching OET, right? There's no argument about that one. Okay. Or I was watching a movie yesterday. If it was correct, then of course, no doubt about that. So all these words are having 10 out of 10 numbers. Understand? Number method was one of the reasons why many of our students passed OET or they got a higher score in reading and listening. Please understand that. Okay. So maybe is there. So therefore we can say that is also kind of conditionally correct one. Okay. So we have got the C as the correct answer. We have one question remaining that will be done later because our time is over. And if you have any questions, any arguments, any kind of anything, any attack on me, you can attack me right now. Because whenever you discuss and argue with the trainers, you learn much better. Anybody, come on. Especially who are having exam. Anchita, Arya, Aishwarya, Delna.
Sir,
Yeah, Satish.
sir, in the D option, they are telling a smoker who is exposed to ultraviolet radiation may be at the higher risk of cataract, and no who does not smoke. No, sir. It is also not mentioned clearly in this paragraph.
Yeah, it is not mentioned
It is
here,
like
but yeah, because of the word maybe, because of the word maybe, we are getting more
Okay.
freedom here. We won't be at trouble at all. So this answer is something like not 100% correct here. Okay, it is based on our own, okay, our own common sense and our own deductions. Therefore, this answer is kind of okay. We can say maybe, yeah, because it says that there are 3 reasons here, which are they? One is exposure to ultraviolet, cigarette smoking, and alcohol consumption. If these are something like identified by scientists, therefore there is a higher chance for one who is exposed to ultraviolet and cigarette smoking. Yeah, tell me, Satish.
Yeah, sir. But what I was thinking was which was not completely in that paragraph, so I was choosing like D.
Yeah, no.
Because I am having a doubt in C also, sir, because they have the lowest number, Australia have the lowest number. So I'm having doubt with C and D. But in D option, they are giving like a smoker who is exposed to ultraviolet radiation, which is completely not there, no, sir. So I was conclusive about D. But after you are discussed, I am having doubt
the numbers.
in the D
Okay,
option,
numbers now you're clear. Okay, is your confusion about C clear now?
Yes, sir. C is clear. That time itself, I am the doubt with this lowest number, sir. But I cleared. But in this D option is literally because the question which is not mentioned in the paragraph, no, sir.
Okay.
So I'm having a doubt here.
Very good. Okay, Satish, you already have written OET exams, right? Once or twice?
Yeah, twice, sir.
Twice. And your speaking was something close to 400?
No, sir. No, sir. 360.
Okay, good. Very good. Okay, very good. Anyway, so that's the end of this class. The video of this class will be uploaded to the YouTube channel. Watch again and again and again. And if you have any kind of very serious confusion, you can call me directly anytime after 4 o'clock Indian time. Bye-bye. See you.
But you skipped number 1, no?
Yeah, I have skipped one because it will take a lot of time and a lot of argument can also come. I'll be attacked. So due to the fear of attack, I'm just running away now.
Okay, sir.
All right. See you then. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.